Good morning. It is about 10:30 in the morning. We are making our climb out of Unicoi Gap. That's Unicoi parking down there. We got we're going to try to get to Tray Mountain Shelter now. We got on the trail a bit early, got some trail magic. Guy gave us a ride up here, was freaking awesome. Probably would have cost $20 or $30 or $30 or $40 for a shuttle up here. But he said, hey, I'm doing trail magic, you want to ride? So we took it, but we're heading up. Our first quick goal is going to be getting to Indian Grave Gap, which is 2.7 miles, and then we get up to the cheese factory, which is a tent site, and we might stop a little bit for a break there, get some water, something. But anyway, we're trying to get Tray Mountain Shelter. That's our goal. We may push beyond there, but we're going to see how long it takes us to get there. That was our stretch goal until we got this earlier ride. So we're up here about an hour, maybe hour and a half earlier than we would have been. Much appreciated. Thank you for the trail magic. Hope everybody out there is doing all right, and take care, everyone. All right, we just got to Indian Grave Gap. It's about noon. We are going to stop for lunch. That was quite the hike over the top of that mountain and back down again, which means, of course, now we're in a gap. We're going to be going back up again. Oh joy. But we're halfway to Tray Mountain Shelter right now. If our legs are feeling good when we get to Tray Mountain Shelter, we may push to Adidas Gap, but we'll have to see when we get there. It's all dependent on how Nana feels. We don't want to push too hard, but this is a good place for lunch. There are some logs down here we can sit on and we can enjoy our meal. But temperature's about 55, wind's blowing pretty hard, so probably with the wind chill it's around 45, 50, but it's still a great day to hike. We both have our rain gear on. Actually, we should just say windbreakers because they don't work in the rain worth crap. But here we are. We're going to stop here and have lunch. Well, good afternoon. We're getting ready for lunch, and on today's edition of What's in the Food Bag, today's lunch for Keith is, our Buana is whole grain Dijon mustard tuna salad, 12 grams of protein, which is important for your muscle building, and it's going to be on a tortilla, then some nice fresh mountain water, and then we'll probably have some Ritz crackers, or maybe some Ritz crackers. I got some chicken salad too that I might put on Ritz crackers and have a double lunch, because I don't have enough room in my food bag for everything anymore, because we got 6 days of food. But and it'll get way down in my pack. So that's what we're having. I don't know what Nana's having, but it's what's in the food bag. All right, good afternoon. We just made the climb up out of Cheese Factory, which is a tent site, about 3.5 miles from Unicoi. And this is the view from the top of the mountain. The wind's blowing probably 15, 20. I'm sorry if you're getting wind noise. I'm trying to block it, but I'm not sure it's working. But yeah, pretty nice view. Up there is Tray Mountain. That's where we're kind of heading for. We currently are trying to get to the shelter, but our stretch is to Adidas Gap. So we'll see how far we can get. But we're still moving. That's the trail up, and that's where I'm heading. Y'all take care. Hey everyone, afternoon. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We've been climbing all afternoon, and this is what you get when you climb. Beautiful view looking down to northeast Georgia. You can see that we're pretty much on Tray Mountain, and we're still heading up a little bit, but we're pretty much at the top of Tray Mountain. We'll be heading down to Tray Mountain Shelter, and then we'll make a decision where we're going for the night. But this is what you get if you're willing to stick with it and huff it up this hill. But that's the trail down there we came up, and like I told you yesterday or day before, hikers like rocks, hikers like views. We like rocks with views, not rocks. All right, y'all take care. right, good afternoon. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We decided to go ahead and stop at Trey Mountain Shelter. We're actually going to stay in the shelter tonight. There are some other people out here tenting. They're down there, right there in the woods. The bear cables used to hang right here, and now they're hanging down like this. Apparently they broke. That kind of sucks. They did say they saw a bear up here a couple days ago, so we're going to have to hang, but it looks like there's plenty of trees to hang with. That's Shelta Nana's sitting in the shelter. Looks like there's a few level tent spots here. There's not a lot because you're top of a mountain. You can hear the wind blowing right up there through the trees. That's Trey Mountain. We just came down that. We actually climbed it and then came down it. So, and see another fellow out there in the woods setting up his tent. Fortunately, it looks like there's plenty of branches here to do a bear hang, so hopefully we won't have any problems with bears. Plus there's a lot of people here, we could scare them off. But I'll follow up here in a minute with a wrap up for the day. Talk to you guys on later. Bye. All right, so good afternoon. Like I said, it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Do a little wrap up since we're setting up our camp right now. As I said, we're at Trey Mountain Shelter. We started at Unicoi. It's like 5.8 miles for the day. Only spent about 4 hours actually hiking. Most of it's uphill here, but from here we're going to try to get across Dix Creek Gap tomorrow to a tent site over there, and if we can push it, we're going to try to get a Plum Orchard Gap, but that's gonna it's gonna be kind of tough, but we'll see. We start out of here with a good 2 mile, pretty much almost all downhill out of here, so that should help us out a lot and kind of like a tailwind. But it's day 10 and we're like almost 60 miles on the trail now, so we'll I'll put the actual miles at the beginning in the title, but we're getting close to the 60-mile point, so we're starting to move a little bit. We'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.